Today we're doing the Skydio 2 Plus keyframes, and we'll go over the one-shots as well. Let's get into it. So I'm going to start with the hand launch. When doing a hand launch or land, you want to have the wind at your back. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Holding the battery. Goes right into motion track, which I love. Okay. It's pretty cool. Switch it around, change it up like this. But the one-shots with the Skydio 2 Plus is like the DJI's quick shots, the exact same things, right? So you have your droney, rocket, boomerang, and vortex. I'm not gonna go over them. You guys have probably already seen them all. So I'm gonna get into the cinematics. Now the cinematics, most excited for keyframes. So we'll do that one. But here's fixed track. It's pretty simple, right? Does its best to track you from a certain angle. Right, you can adjust the angle and the height and the range. Next you have orbit subject. Pretty self-explanatory. It's a little bit fast, but yeah. Same thing, you can adjust direction. We can have it go the other way. Like that. Adjust the range and the height. And it'll just keep orbiting you. Next you have your cable. Cable mode is pretty sweet. So what you do is you set your position A. You set position A, right? And you fly it to the next spot. Position B, you set, right? And then you can just have it fly along position A and position B, and it'll kind of track you. You can edit the points there. It's a pretty sweet feature. Next we have hover. Hover's really good. It's pretty self-explanatory. Pretty much, you're just gonna have it sit in one spot, and it's gonna track you no matter what. Once you've locked onto a target, it's gonna track that target and stay in that one spot. Here, I'll kind of demonstrate. So that can be a really useful feature too, the hover one. Now this one is what I'm most excited about, is the keyframe features. Now all you do is you so with keyframes you want to just like take a picture at different spots, and it'll create a track from each keyframe. And then you look at your footage and it creates a really cinematic footage. So let's just like show you a good example. We'll start here. We're at our first keyframe. Okay, and then we'll fly forward. At our next keyframe. There's another one. And you can adjust the camera at any time too. We're gonna have it go around this building here. And you can see the track on your mobile device and the keyframes that it's taken already, right? Which is super cool technology. Okay. So I'm gonna make a video where it circles this. So just bear with me here. There's a lot of bare trees, which are super dangerous, obviously. Sensors have a hard time detecting tree branches, especially if they're bare. That keyframe. Okay. And wherever you take the keyframe from and orient the camera, the drone will look at that area, or the drone will point at that area when doing the keyframe. So you want to have it pointed at the subject of interest, right? And our subject of interest today is this little hut here. Okay, now it gets pretty sorry, there's people over there. It gets pretty bare over here, so I'm just gonna go around and make sure it doesn't hit anything as I fly it through this path. Now see that blue track? That's the path it will take to get safely between each keyframe, and the diamonds are actually where you took the pictures or keyframes. And then when you're done, you just select done, and you can select the speed that you want it to travel to. Typically I'll fly it really slow, the first one, just to make sure that the path is pretty safe. As you can see around the back of this shack here, it gets really tight, you know, like you couldn't even have two people walk beside each other on that path, just for like your guys' perspective. And then you can go through and edit each keyframe just by tapping on it, it'll fly to that keyframe and then edit it. But be careful because it'll fly directly to that keyframe. It won't take that blue track that you see there. But you can just play it. So here, we're just gonna play it and it'll start in reverse and then you can play it again in forward. So I'll just click play. It's just so cool, man. I can't believe they added this just even on the starter pack. And you can just edit. Say we want to edit this one. We're gonna edit it, and we're gonna go. I want it to look more up. Okay, set. Boom. Okay. Now I want to have a little bit more speed, so we're gonna do at 3 meters a second. We just go play again. Just the technology built into these sensors is just amazing. It just flies a safe path between each keyframe. It's absolutely amazing technology. See that? Whoa. Now if you want to edit a keyframe or just go to the start, now remember that it's going to go directly to that keyframe. So you want to be careful. You just want to double tap which one you want. We have a pretty safe path to from the last one to the first one. So I just did that. If I did another one, you know, you could easily run into something. Obviously, it's going to use the sensors to try and dodge the object, but I wouldn't risk it. And then yeah, you can just play it back and forth. Okay. We'll edit this one. We'll edit the second keyframe here. No, we won't. No, we won't. Oh, we could. Let's edit it so it looks up more. Yeah, like that. You can even pause it in the middle of the keyframe and take and add one there if you want. Don't say, oh, it's too low, I want it to look up. Edit. Alright, so this will change it. The arrow with the loop will change it which way you want it played. We'll fly it back to position 1. It does fly back pretty fast when you do that, so it's another reason why not to go to just any keyframe, right? And that's pretty much keyframes. It's really simple, and I shouldn't say simple, but it's really intuitive and user-friendly. Just amazing. Okay. So that's keyframes. Go back into motion track, and we're gonna do a hand land now. So what you want to do is put it into manual mode. Okay. Have it look down so you can see that little fake digital shadow it has, right? Okay. Fly it over you. And I'm orienting the front of the drone away from me, and I'm having the wind at my back now. Okay. So there I am. Yeah. You just want to grab the battery very lightly. Beautiful. That's the Skydio 2 Plus keyframes and one-shots. Thanks for watching, guys.